Good morning, people. It's the 10th of the 9th 2017 and we've got some footage to show you from the NASA Ustream cams. I picked up another object that seems to come out of Earth's atmosphere, and also I've got some fantastic images from all over the world, so please take care and enjoy this video. Okay, as I've said just earlier on, that this observation of tracking these objects you see on the NASA Ustream cams, I do see these heavenly objects and other craft or something that's coming out the atmosphere of the Earth that flies past the Earth as well at very fast speeds. So I'm going to show you again what I just said. This image, this video, I'm going to slow it down, speed it up, and also play it as well so you can catch it going at the speed it's going as well. So please watch this carefully. First of all, we've picked up two images. Now these are in semi-split seconds. It's clear to see that there is two objects. I mean, look at these lines again. We've seen these on other images as well. I'm going to zoom into this one first. I mean, look at this. I mean, here it just looks too straight, doesn't it? It's got three sort of round objects to it, and it's built together. It just looks doesn't look like an asteroid or anything like that, does it? Too straight. A UFO? I don't know, but again it just looks very surreal, doesn't it? I mean, again, what I do is I go through these cams for about 3 hours, noticing strange shadows and also these formations. So I pause it on a split pause. It takes me a long time to do this, but again, it is just very interesting to catch these. I'm going to go to another one as well. Okay, I picked up this image as well. It took me about 45 minutes to pause and stop to get it just right on the screen. Look at the lines on this, and just above here as well. It's like a line, and then it goes down. It's these strange lines. It just went past the screen a split second. Fantastic, just to catch anything that's a lot different that's out there. I'm going to go to show you another image that I caught as well. Okay, we've got something else very interesting that's been caught on the NASA cams a short time ago. There is something there, isn't there? Can you see just above the Earth's atmosphere? Now, it seems to be way out there as well. Is this down at the southern hemisphere? But also, just to say that it has to be very interesting and also being persistent to catch things. Now, this isn't a lens flare. This is something that's out there that's red. Now, we have seen that heavenly body, haven't we, on the other video? The same colours, isn't it? And we are seeing red reflections, strange reflections in our skies right now. And we've got lots of images coming through that I will show shortly from brilliant people around the world that want people to know the truth and notice the skies that are changing. Just another image to show that there is something else that's coming, something else is out there. Now, when I took this image, it blue screened. Seconds after, the blue screen came up. And it stayed blue screened for about an hour, and then when it disappeared, when the blue screen come down again, it was just on another screen completely, cameras pointing down to Earth. Now, when I do catch these objects, okay, they do blue screen quite often. Every time there's something that's showing, they always shut the Ustream images down, so for people not to see what's going on. I'm going to show you another image, okay, of another object that just comes as if it's coming out the Earth's atmosphere. It's very interesting, and please watch this. Okay, I just want to show you this though before I go to the other piece of footage. Now, this was taken 3.5 hours after that other object you saw, that red object just out there in space. Now, it's rising, isn't it? You can see just above, further up to the right hand side slightly, another red celestial body, something else. Look again, if you look closely you can see sort of trash coming off it. Now this image was only taken a few hours ago, and it is spectacular, isn't it? It's something that's rising as the Earth's rotating. This seems to be moving like a comet. Now, look how red it is as well. The reflection as well from the sun. There is a red heavenly body that's rising. Please debunk these images. Please look at them, enhance them. These haven't been doctored, they haven't been messed around with or anything like that. Now, I've seen this a few times. I haven't caught it as big as this before. Just spectacular. But again, we've got to think out the box. We've got to be open-minded on this channel. It could be anything. So, I do believe they do use cloaking technology up there, and they do hide things from us. So again, another catch. Now let me move now to this other image. This is the other image. Now it took quite some time. It was very tricky to catch this image, and it does look like something is coming out the Earth's atmosphere. It looks like it's coming from Mother Earth out into space. Now there has been reports of activity of objects that come out the volcanoes, especially in Mexico, other parts of the world as well. We're seeing lines in the sky, but this is definitely something that's coming up from somewhere. And like the other image I took, it was a millimetre of a split second. Now I've got a device. It's like a device that slows and speeds footage up, and I can pause and slow it and adjust it, but it is really hard when it's on these NASA cams, because whatever these are, these UFOs, these unidentified flying objects, they are fast. Now, there's been reports around the world many years ago of UFOs have been spotted in the skies, and they've been spotted just simply by chance, very, very much by chance, split seconds, where they capture it and then it's gone on videos and things like that. They're very, very quick. Now, whatever they are, they're very fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom into this, and I'm going to try and roll the film for you with this unit I have to slow it down, so I can roll the film, you see, using my fingers, and turning left to right to see if I can do this for you. Okay, this is the same shape that's zoomed in, just slightly, and I mean, there's something you can see just the top of this as well. Now, I believe that it's only a small shaped object that's going up in the air. The thing is, so into space, but the line just shows you how quick these are. Very, very fast. Now, also, I believe that this is the southern hemisphere. I'm going to zoom a bit closer for you first. Here it is, zoomed in. You can see that, I mean, look at the tip here. There's a line here, a dark line, and I believe it's this object here we can see. Now, this is not anything to do with camera trickery or something that's a problem with the camera. This is a genuine flying object that's come out again from, I believe, the Earth. Now, I'm going to roll the footage. It's quite difficult to catch it, but I'm going to see if I can try and roll this for you. Okay, first of all, I want to apologise if it just goes blank off the screen, because it is a split second. Okay, so I'm going to try and do this now. Can you see this? There it is. I'm using this pause. I'm using the pause very slightly now with this tool to try and catch this. Can you see how it split second it's gone? Very fast, isn't it? Comes straight up into I believe from the Earth's atmosphere, and then it just goes. Look at that. Fantastic capture. Okay, I'm now going to go to subscribers' images from all around the world, and please take care, because we're seeing lots of strange things now in our skies. Here we have some spectacular images coming in from the Cayman Islands. I mean, look at that white haze chemtrailing and this red reflection on the horizon. Strange cloud formations, we're seeing these today here in the UK. All across the skies. A reflection here as well. Just haze of trash all the time. And to the right hand side, there's a shadow. We've seen these on other subscribers' videos. Huge halo as well. They are being sprayed over there in the Cayman Islands. Another fantastic image. I'm going to move to the next image as the sun went down, and you can see the spectacular skies. This is the next image. Now this subscriber is Crab Talent 1, and he sends in a lot of footage and says the system has changed 100%. Noticing as well this red haze as the sun goes down. So another fantastic couple of images that are coming through, and please again send in some more images, because we do need to see the skies from all other parts of the world. These next attachments have come in from Elizabeth Leckington. Now this subscriber is near California, and can you see those two reflections? Look at them chemtrails. Look at this haze coming from another object. Look at this round reflection. Here we have another object reflecting too on the skies. Look at these chemtrails. I mean, these images have just come in just a short time ago with a long email from this kind subscriber stating that she knows the system is coming in. She can see the changes around the world and also people's attitudes. They're just very moody, heads down into their technology with their phones, their new cars, and just not looking up, and it's so annoying, isn't it? So another fantastic image. Let's move to another image. Here is the next photograph from Elizabeth as well, showing those trees, the damaged trees, and again them reflections. Can you see the two colours, this pink haze in the sky from the Nibiru system, and this orange reflection, I believe, from the binary companion star in our skies? The yellow reflection, just here the haze from the sun going down. We've got these reflections. Again, I believe that Nibiru is still way out there in our solar system, but it is reflecting. These colours are reflecting in our skies now. Let's move to another one of Elizabeth's spectacular images. This is showing a huge beam of light. Now, can you see the way these cloud formations, chems, are in front of the area? Now, there's something that's up here as well, because this white light source, again, from this simulator. I mean, look at these beams as well. Something covering up here as well, so very dark on the land. Fantastic image, isn't it? So, I'm going to move to another one of Elizabeth's excellent photographs. Now, these are quite strange, these photographs, because the beams of light are normally the other way around, going down to the ground, but these are facing upwards. Look at this strange cloud formation, and this kind subscriber states it doesn't move, it just stays in the same area. Look at these cloud formations again, they don't move, all to hide the truth. They use HAARP to control the clouds to stop people from seeing the truth. This also was just taken a very short time ago. Now, can you see that strange rainbow effect? Again, look at this haze, this red haze in the sky. And I've seen this colour myself with an object going down. Look at the array of blue as well in the skies. I believe we've got the Kachinas, the reflections. More evidence of huge colours and reflections, not from the sun, from some other object out there in the heavens, Nibiru. So I'm going to move to another image. As Elizabeth was leaving from her place of work, she had to get out of her car, and then she stood back and took this photograph because, again, the skies are very, very red, and that haze, that strange colour, you can clearly see there's two reflections coming through here. This is from the opposite side, from the sun. Now we have another object that's rising. A fantastic image. And also, thank you for your respect. your excellent message, and God bless you too. These images have to come out now to the world to show you the changes. This one also has just come in now from Elizabeth, the last image, and you can just see that red haze. The Soul, the Sun, is this the simulator? Because look at the original colour of the sun on the horizon here, this yellow reflection. Look at this red haze in the sky. These chemtrails give it away all the time. They're trying to cover the truth, but it's coming through all this pink haze in our skies. So keep safe and thank you, and let's move on to other fantastic people's photographs. Here we have another photograph from Mr. Wade Cross. Now he is from an area in the USA, not far from an area called Boston. Now, I just want to show you this, okay? This is quite a spectacular photograph. Now, please look at it carefully, and remember the skies in the past. Look how dim it is. You can see on these, this container here, and the rooftop here of this other container. Look how dim it is. Look how dark it is up in the sky here as well. These are not natural clouds, these are chemtrails. Look at the state of these chems as well. And we have this object in the sky that's a different colour from our yellow sun we saw before. This is lens flare, we know this. Now, I just want to show you something. Can you see these lines here as well? These rainbow effects. Look at how it cuts off here. It's like a square that's missing. Something up there that's cloaking. You see the line here and here. Again, it could be nothing, but it was just very interesting to see that everything else has got a glare from the sun, and then it stops here, and it's missing, nothing here. So again, I mean, it's just fantastic that these photographs are coming in to show lots of details and the proof that there is something going on. Now, I've got these images coming in from Mr. John Dillon, who sends a lot of footage in as well, and he is away on holiday at the moment, and he wants to remain anonymous where he is, but he sent an email stating how many light sources can you see on this on these photographs. Well, there's quite a few, isn't there, if you look closely. And also, look at those strange cloud formations up in the sky on this image. Look at all this. All this is trash. I mean, people going away on holiday are even seeing the skies like this. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it? Paying all that money for a nice week away or something, and just to face these chemtrails. Now, there's a light source here. And here as well. Look at the Soul, the Sun, the yellow colour going down, and we've got a red haze in the sky from the other heavenly objects. And every single day we're seeing this line of trash, moving clouds with HAARP and other technology to cover the system. Fantastic image, and thank you, John. I'm going to move to another one of your images. Here is the next photograph. Now, also, you see the Soul, the Sun that's going down to the left-hand side, and there's another light source to the right. Lots of people have noticed this as well. Even Prep Aussie, a kind friend that's got a channel that's working very hard, and he states as well, notices, and he's enhanced photographs and spotted an object at the right-hand side. Fantastic capture, John, and also please take care and respect to you as well, spending some time on your holiday to send your dedication out to taking photographs and sending them through to the channel. And take care and respect to you too. Okay, just as we move to other subscribers' images, John has just sent this in. He's going back towards his hotel and he's seeing a beam of light in the sky, a red haze. Now, please take note of this image. Now, have you ever seen something like this before? Because we haven't, have we? Look again to the right corner of the screen. You can see the colour of the Soul going down, the yellow haze. Now look at this beam of pink reflection in the sky. It's well captured. Now, this is a light source coming from the Nibiru system. Another fantastic capture, isn't it? Thank you, John, for this. Here we have some more fresh images coming in from Dennis, from Arizona. Now, he was making his way home and he pulled up and noticed the sky was very, very blood red. Very red. All across the skies. And that red haze around the area of the sun. Now, again, he noticed through the day that were chemtrailing and all this trash was being hammered and sprayed in our skies. You've never seen it as red as this before. Now this pink-red reflection is coming in a lot stronger now, and that's moved to another one of Dennis's images. And also, Dennis, thank you for your kind email and respect, and I will show all your images on another video tomorrow. Okay, we've got another image here. Now, this is what Dennis said as well, that it just seemed very strange, like an eclipse. It was something that was going on with the soul of the sun, and this red reflection as well. I mean, look at this. I mean, what's going on here in this image? I mean, it could be anything, but it's just very spectacular. Just another great photograph. Thank you, Dennis. He also states that he had to pull up again and notice this light source, this line, something. It just looks very strange, doesn't it? And he still can't believe that people are not looking up. Through the day, just red skies. Through the evening, blood red skies. And now, strange formations with the sun. Now, is this an eclipse? Something is going on. So, again, Dennis, thank you for all your footage, because you show the truth. A very genuine man that's been persistent and carrying on to let everybody know and see what's going on. Also here in Canada, Sebastian is again sending lots of videos in to show you the proof of what they're doing, and this is another part of just outside the USA. You can see clearly, can't you, that there is something wrong, something with our sun that's very red. Look at the sky as well, blood red again, very red skies. The Nibiru system reflecting. It's reflecting very strong now than any other year before. Look around the sun there, that red haze. Very strange. And also, thank you for your long email as well. And also, yes, I will be emailing you shortly, because the information needs to come out now to every single one of us. Okay, we've got these next attachments coming in from Steve Webb. Now, this guy is persistent, and he's in one of these high-rise apartments. And he's been watching the skies for a long time. He's been there a long time, and he sees the differences, and he knows something's coming because he sees this red haze northeast of the sky just keep filtering through all the time, and he knows that the system is changing. Very persistent as well, and he's come across the channels and he sees those changes, and this is why he's sending the photos so everybody can see the truth. Absolutely spectacular. I mean, look at these lines in the sky. Can you see the chemtrails, the pink reflection? And look at these. Look at these strange formations in the sky. I mean, everyone that's watching this video now, everything that's been shown, also with these images, there's something going on, isn't there? Because we've never seen lines in the sky like this before. Another part of the world. It just got very dim. Now, through the day we see the natural sort of reflections, don't we? And then all of a sudden for about an hour or so it just changes. The whole scenery up there in the sky, the lights, the colours, the shadows, just gives a very dim, shady reflection. Very dim and dark, isn't it? I'm going to move on to another one of Steve's images. These are fantastic, Steve, and thank you. This is the next image that Steve sent in, and thank you, Steve, for your long email as well. And you are absolutely right. There is something seriously going on. Look at this haze in the sky here. This is another light source coming from the inner solar system. More reflections. Strange cloud formations we see here in the UK, Australia, most of the USA, and also many other parts of the world. Just absolutely spectacular. Again, this system is coming in. This is not reflecting from the sun. This is another heavenly body that's reflecting. Wormwood, the Destroyer, whatever name people call it, it's here now. It's heading closer towards us. I mean, this is a true kill shot image, isn't it? Look at the sky on this photograph. Look at the reflection on the sea as well. Look how dark and dim it is. He said it suddenly got seriously dark for 5:30 in the afternoon. And these areas are in their summer period. I mean, look how pink these reflections are. Fantastic photographs. Steve, these are amazing. And everybody watching your images now on the screen are shocked. They can see that there is a huge change out there. can I just say this please to every viewer that's watching the video as well. These are coming in right now. Just as I'm going through the photographs, I'm having email after email from other brilliant people from around the world. Steve's images are coming through. And this is just fresh. Look at this line in the sky. Look at the haze. Look at the red reflections. You can see the colour of the soul of the sun that we've seen before many years in the past. And now we're getting this pink colour in our skies. We are all going to see these heavenly bodies in the near future. I have emailed many people. I'm not sure when, the day or the time. Only the Lord will know the time and the day. And it's happening. It really is happening right now. So I'm just here to collect these images from many people around the world. Fantastic members of the public. A lot of friends as well, as the community is starting to come strong now, as we are seeing, and we will see in the future, those heavenly bodies. Here's the other capture as well. Now, Mr. Steve Webb is absolutely shocked when he sends these images, and he is seeing these skies just like this. Nearly every night he's seeing these huge reflections, and he states as well he's seeing these strange formations, these cloud formations. Please keep your eyes to the skies and notice these. Again, I believe they use HAARP and other huge items of technology to hide the system. Chemtrailing again, and these large reflections and shadows from other objects that are out there. These are not beams off clouds, these are huge shadows from the horizon down below, from heavenly bodies as the soul of the sun goes down out there in the inner solar system. There's far too much showing on this image. And sooner or later, as I said just on the other photograph, we will see those heavenly objects on the screen. Also, look at this fantastic image that's come in as well. Look at that haze in the sky. Look at the red reflection here as well. Trash all across our skies. Fantastic photograph. This is Steve's next image as well. You can see, can't you, that red haze. The soul of the sun and this red haze. The two colours that we've been seeing on the clouds and the red reflection as well. That's cutting through. There's objects that are travelling with our sun now. To the right hand side, we need to focus on this, because when we see the halo in the sky, we see a huge shadow to the right hand side. When you see the halo, please, please look closely to the right side. This is the last image from Steve, and you can just clearly see, can't you, that red haze all across the sky. And also he states he has never seen it as red, as pink as this ever before in his life, and they was trash in the sky through the day with those chem planes. Now, we've seen the chem plane images, haven't we? Many, hundreds of images of chemtrails. Okay, now focusing on the sun and the moon, and also around other parts of horizons is very important, isn't it? Because we're catching this red reflection and this orange haze as well from other bodies. We should just see the soul going down, but we've got these other colours in the sky. Fantastic. Okay, we've got these last two attachments for this video, and they're from Janet Macaulay. Now, this kind lady subscriber tracks asteroids. She's always looking at the charts and the information all the time, and she sends me a lot of emails stating of huge asteroids. A lot of information, just passes it through all the time. And when there's a big one that's being reported, straight away I will give this information and send it out to all of you. So it is very kind of people to do things like this, sending out information and working as well as a community. Now, she states when she was out this day on this image, no one was looking up at those chemtrails. Okay, that pink reflection to the right side on the screen on the horizon, the whole sky was just being trashed. Not a single soul was looking up, because they believe the propaganda machine, the news media that tells a lot of lies to hide the truth, to keep people thinking that nothing is going down, to dumb us down. So I'm going to show this last image of what Janet sent in as well, and you can clearly see those strange clouds that are not natural. Well done, NASA, for spraying the skies again. The powers that be just harming everything, harming us. Just to cover the truth. They don't want the true information to come out because the big lie is now becoming, it's breaking down, isn't it? They've been lying to us for many years, and when people do see those objects, they're just not going to believe anybody again. So is this to do with depopulation? Because are they trying to slowly harm us before this system comes? It's just a thought to think about, isn't it? So I'm going to go now, and thank you for all your photographs on this video, and I've got many more, so I will do a raw edit tomorrow to produce the rest of the images. So please, again, take care, and big respect to all of you from Matt Rogers.